Hey guys, welcome to this video. So I wanted to do a girl talk about prioritizing a peaceful life and just learning how to love your energy again and like developing good habits that just make you feel good and basically just how to protect your peace and protect your energy. I am so excited for this fall and winter. Like I have declared the next few months, or I guess the last few months of 2022 for me are officially just self-care season. Like my number one priority is my health and my rest, and I feel like this is really the season of just growing and developing good habits that just make me feel at peace and well rested, and just prioritizing my peace by having firm boundaries and not being wishy-washy about my boundaries. I feel like this is like my do not disturb era because I'm really focused on my grad school applications and going to the gym consistently and just building my strength and my muscle mass in the gym. These last few months of 2022, I want to get back in the gym and get back into like a consistent routine and get enough sleep every night. And I want to be getting enough sleep every night. Like my rest is so important to me. Being well rested is so important, and just doing things and surrounding myself with people who make me feel good. Like those are my priorities this season. So yeah, those are my priorities this season, like grad school applications, going to the gym consistently and just building my muscle mass and my strength, getting enough sleep every night, and just surrounding myself with people who make me feel good and just doing things that make me feel uplifted and just in good spirits. Like those are my priorities these next few months, and I'm honestly not interested in doing anything else. And yeah, the first way that I am prioritizing a peaceful life is by having no more late nights. I feel like this summer, I guess this was the first summer since COVID that we've had like no or minimal restrictions. I feel like it was just so chaotic, and honestly I have completely lost the desire to go out anymore. Like I want to be in bed by 9 p.m. I want to be well rested. I hate waking up and feeling like tired, and like honestly the thought of going out and then waking up the next morning like hungover and tired like is not appealing to me anymore. I want to be in bed 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., read a book, go to bed, get my 8 hours of sleep, wake up feeling well rested. Like that is my priority. Me and my friend were talking about how it's really annoying how being sick or having work the next day for some reason are like the only valid excuses to not go out. You know, like those shouldn't be the only valid reasons for not wanting to go out. And now I'm like learning to just be unapologetic about the fact that I just want to rest. Like I'm prioritizing my rest right now. I do not want to be out late. I don't believe in that concept of like sleep is for the weak or you can rest when you're dead. Like no, I don't believe in that. Like I'm gonna rest now. Being well rested and being unapologetic about the fact that I want to go to bed early tonight, I don't want to go out. That's like number one on my priority list, is just being well rested, because I feel like when you're well rested, you're able to excel in other areas of your life. Like, and it's honestly so essential. Like if you're not taking care of yourself, how are you going to perform well at work or at school, you know? So the next thing I'm doing to prioritize a peaceful life is going on walks. During my lunch break at work, I've started to just go on walks and listen to music, and I honestly feel like that has just helped me so much with my energy levels and just feeling like uplifted versus like sitting in my chair and being on my phone during lunch. I'd rather just go on a walk and listen to music, or going on a walk with my friends. I feel like walks are so underrated, but I genuinely love going on walks with people. Like it's honestly one of my favorite things to do. And like the next thing I'm doing to prioritize a peaceful life is only surrounding myself with people who positively contribute to my life and my well-being and just make me feel good. And I'm just learning to be more unapologetic about not wanting to be around people who genuinely just disturb my peace and disturb my energy. And like I truly believe that not everybody deserves access to you. Not everyone deserves access to your energy and your friendship. I'm learning to be pickier with who I surround myself with, and I'm really starting to pay attention to how I feel around other people. I feel like I'm at the point now where it's like I genuinely only want to be around people who make me feel good, make me feel uplifted, put me in good spirits. And like anyone that disturbs my peace and makes me feel anxious, I'm just distancing myself from them. The next way that I am prioritizing my peace is meditating consistently. I am such an advocate for meditation. I feel like meditation is one of those things that you know it's good to do and people tell you to do it, but you don't really realize the benefits of doing it until you start doing it consistently yourself. It's like when people tell you to go to the gym, like we all know we should be going to the gym, but until you consistently go to the gym, you don't really realize the benefits. And that's how I feel about meditation. Like there is so much science and research behind meditation and how meditation drastically improves your sleep quality and reduces your anxiety levels. And for me, like meditation has helped me so much with dealing with anxiety because it teaches you not to attach to your thoughts. You don't need to identify with every single one of your thoughts. Just observe it and like notice it and let it go. And I feel like a lot of anxiety, at least for me, it stems from like attaching to your thoughts and obsessing over it and then ruminating on an anxious thought and assuming the worst case scenario. But meditation teaches you to just let thoughts come into your head and don't be judgmental to the thoughts that come, and just observe them and let them go. So the next thing that I'm doing this season is prioritizing the gym. And by the gym, I don't just mean like working out and using equipment, like also just going to the gym to do yoga or to just stretch or to sit in the sauna and stretch. And I feel like whenever I make the gym a priority in my life, it kind of just like naturally weeds out everything else that isn't conducive to my peace. And for me at least, when I'm going to the gym consistently, I'm genuinely too tired to be in my bed scrolling on my phone before I go to sleep. Like I would rather just sleep than aimlessly scroll on my phone because the gym tires me out. But like when I'm not going to the gym, I guess I'm not that tired. So I noticed that I spend a lot of time doing things that are not really conducive to my well-being. For me at least, like when I prioritize the gym, it allows like other good healthy habits to come into my life. The next way that I am prioritizing my peace and my rest is by reading more. Reading is like always one of those things that I put on my New Year's resolutions. It's one of those resolutions that for me like never gets done because I always save reading till the end of the night, or I'll just forget to do it. But I take the train to work and I've started to read on the train. I feel like working in research has made me like really curious about a bunch of things, and I find myself wanting to read more about it, especially from a scientific perspective. But I would always feel like I didn't have enough time, or I would save it till the end of the day, but by then I would be way too tired to read, or I honestly just like forget to read. So whatever free time you have, just try to find a way to do things that make you feel good, that make you feel at peace, that make you feel like you're learning something, or you're growing, or you're developing in some area of your life. I feel like that's a way better use of my time. I feel like something that's necessary for self-care is doing positive affirmations and just having positive self-talk and just being really cognizant of my thoughts and trying to make sure that they're positive. Because your thoughts are truly so powerful, and the way that you speak to yourself, I feel like we really underestimate how much influence the way that we speak to ourselves has on us. It's so important to have positive self-talk because the way you speak to yourself, it has such an influence on how you behave and how you interact with other people and like your level of self-respect. Like I feel like it all stems from how do you speak to yourself and like how do you treat yourself, what do you tolerate. Like, you know, if you speak to yourself kindly and if you respect yourself and if you're good to yourself, you won't surround yourself and you will not engage with people who are disrespectful and mean. Because it's like, if I'm nice to myself, if I know how to make myself feel good, if I have healthy self-esteem, like you're not going to want to surround yourself with who aren't making any like positive impact in your life. For me, like every day I always tell myself that I am blessed. Like that's one affirmation that I always tell myself, like I am blessed, I am highly favored, the universe is protecting me. Whenever something happens that I can't make sense of, I always tell myself the universe is protecting me. I might not understand it now, but the universe is protecting me. The universe is always on my side. And like every night I always tell myself everything is gonna work out. I may not know how, but everything is gonna work out. I always tell myself that whenever I'm stressed, everything's gonna work out. I may not know how, but everything is going to work out exactly how it needs to work out. So yeah, all of these things that I'm doing this season is why I am so excited for fall, because I just feel like the last few months of this year is all about just being well rested and listening to your body and just like doing things that make you feel good from the inside out. Because honestly, like making it a priority to be well will allow you to do well in other areas of your life. I feel like succeeding in other areas of your life all comes from making sure that you yourself are doing well. Anyways, my battery is about to die and I feel like I've been rambling, so if you're still watching this video, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.